These are times you almost died without knowing it.
Number 6, holding in sneezes. You're in class, it's dead quiet. Suddenly, you feel it coming. A massive sneeze.
What does it mean not in a sus way? Hold on. And there's no way you can actually die from holding in a sneeze, right? That's not real. Because I've held in sneezes before. I will say though, it is impossible to sneeze with your eyes open. I confirm that.
Not wanting to embarrass yourself, you pinch your nose and shut your mouth, determined to silently sneeze like a ninja. But instead of a stealth sneeze, you almost blow your head off. Your ears pop, your eyes water, and your brain feels like it briefly left your skull. But hey, at least no one noticed, right? Here's the hidden danger. Holding in sneezes isn't just uncomfortable. It can literally rupture your eardrums, burst blood vessels, or even damage your throat due to built-up pressure. In extreme cases, people have ended up in the ER from an innocent little sneeze.
To be honest with you, the worst part of dying from a sneeze probably wouldn't even be dying. It would be the shame and the embarrassment of then knowing that everybody that you've ever loved and known would then also know that you died to holding in a sneeze. That would be engraved on your tombstone. Died to holding in sneeze. Anyway, number 5.
Choking on water. You're sitting there, casually sipping water while scrolling TikTok, when suddenly your throat decides to switch teams. Instead of helping you swallow, it's actively trying to kill you. You're coughing, eyes watering, choking like it's game over. But here's the real deal. That's called aspiration, when water accidentally slips into your windpipe instead of your esophagus. Thankfully, your body's cough reflex usually saves you before anyone notices you almost died from water. But it can genuinely block airflow, causing you to suffocate.
There have been many times that for a second I thought I was gonna die to this, but I would always play it off like I was totally cool and had everything under control. But deep down in my mind, I thought I was going to die. It would look something like this. I'm okay. I know I looked totally okay there, like I wasn't dying at all, but it always felt like I was.
Yeah, death by hydration, the dumbest way to go. Number 4, standing up too fast. You're lounging on the couch, glued to Netflix for hours, when suddenly you spring up because the pizza guy finally arrives.
Relatable.
But instead of making it to the door, your vision suddenly fades to black. Stars explode in your eyes, and for a brief moment, your legs forget they're supposed to hold you up. You laugh it off as just standing up too fast.
Yeah.
But here's what's actually happening.
Okay, the thing that's crazy about this video is all of these have happened to me, and I'm assuming all of these have happened to pretty much everybody, and it's freaking me out a little bit that this guy knows, like, what happens to me. Like, he's inside of my body. Didn't mean it that way. Kind of funny, though, so we're gonna leave that in.
That blackout moment is your blood pressure dropping suddenly. Your brain literally isn't getting enough oxygen, and you're seconds away from fainting. Usually, your body quickly recovers, making you feel just slightly dizzy and embarrassed. But occasionally, people fall, hit their heads, or worse. So next time you rush for pizza, maybe stand up slow, because fainting is a lame reason to end up in the ER.
Fainting is a lame reason, but pizza is not, okay? I respect the pizza hustle.
Number 3, eating raw food. You're starving, fridge empty. Except for some sketchy leftover sushi and questionable chicken nuggets. You're too lazy to microwave, so you pop a bite cold and raw, thinking, what's the worst that could happen? Congrats, you just played raw food roulette. Raw chicken, seafood, or even uncooked eggs are perfect breeding grounds for nasty bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli. Tiny assassins waiting to ambush your stomach. Most times, your stomach acid battles it out like a champ, and you move on thinking you're invincible. But when you lose, violent sickness, emergency trips, and a story you'll never live down.
But I do love raw fish, very, very rare steak, raw chicken. I don't do the whole raw chicken thing, but I've eaten a lot of raw eggs. I'm not condoning it, I'm not recommending it, I'm just saying that I've done all of that. And I've never experienced like severe sickness from it. Like food poisoning I've heard is awful stuff, but normally if I get sick from eating, it's like a one-day thing. To not go into tremendous detail, 1, 2, 3 toilet sessions, and then the next day, I'm back to feeling like $1 million. But I've never had to like even consider going to the hospital for it.
So next time laziness tempts you into raw food adventures, remember, your stomach's tough, but not bulletproof.
I just want to clarify for this guy, it's not laziness, it's gluttony.
Number 2, cracking your neck. You're sitting at your desk after hours of gaming, studying, or whatever it is you pretend to do.
Tell me you
when
heard
your
that.
neck feels stiff. So naturally, you twist your head to the side and crack. Instant relief. Feels good, right?
It did feel pretty
Here's
nice.
the kicker. That satisfying crack isn't always harmless. Neck cracking involves rapidly stretching the joints and ligaments, releasing built-up gas bubbles. Harmless usually, but twist a bit too far or too aggressively, and you can actually damage blood vessels, causing clots, strokes, or even paralysis. Sounds extreme, but it's happened. People have legit ended up hospitalized after a casual neck crack session. So, if you think your neck's feeling stiff, maybe think twice before twisting it.
This is one of those things for me. High risk, high reward. It's like one of the nicest feelings ever to crack your neck and getting your back cracked. Oh, don't get me started on a little bit of a back crack. And I recognize, okay, the potential dangers, but it just feels so good. But I will say, if you've never cracked your neck before, don't do it. It's like one of those things that if you never start it, you're like ignorant to know what it feels like. It's really not even all that. I feel like I shouldn't promote neck cracking because honestly, it's an addiction. I never thought of it this way, but like I'm addicted to cracking my fingies, my neck, all my joints, my toes even, bro. I literally crack my toes. Never really looked at myself in the mirror before when it comes to cracking my bones, but I should probably stop on the off chance that something bad happens. And if you're not a big bone cracker, I would not endorse other people to be cracking their bones, and that comes from a big bone cracker right here.
Number 1, holding your breath too long. You're watching a movie and the main character dives underwater. Obviously, you hold your breath too, trying to see if you'd survive in their situation. But halfway through, your lungs are burning, and yours vision blurring, yet you stubbornly refuse to exhale. What you need to know is pushing your lungs past their limit isn't just a funny movie challenge. It's legit dangerous. You risk fainting from lack of oxygen, even triggering seizures or accidental drowning if you pass out in a bathtub or pool. Sure, it feels like harmless fun, but your little underwater breath-holding contest could genuinely knock you unconscious. Next movie night, maybe just let the actor do the breath-holding. Your brain likes oxygen more than it likes movie challenges.
Okay. I just held my breath through all of that, totally going against what this man would have wanted me to do. But obviously, holding your breath in water would be very dangerous. But like, if you're not in water, you might pass out, but then your body will naturally start breathing. I feel like that's totally cool. In water, though, I can understand why that might be a problem. But to be honest, watching this video has really woken me up to how every single day, things happen to me where I actually almost die. I might have to revise some of my daily choices and habits. But boys, if you enjoy this video and want to watch another one, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and click right here for another video.